Okay, now we're going to work on the chorus where he goes into, you know, and a single hawk burst into flight and in the east. And those three chords are going to be your C, D, and an E minor. And once again, if you, it's just patterns. It's very simple. So once you come out of the A minor, a single hawk burst into flight, and in the east all the horizon is in flames. Okay, so once we get into that, you're playing your D. Then you can keep the same pattern like I was saying, and you come over here and you hit the C, and you're going to be playing your basic C chord, your C, E, G, C. Okay? And you're going to do the same pattern that D suspended, D natural, D major was in. And so the single hawk burst into flight. Okay, you're just going back and forth between your E and your C, your E, G, and your C. And you're just droning. You're just droning on that E. Then you're so single hawk burst into flight, and in the east all the horizon is in flames. That's changing to a D. Single hawk burst into flight, and in the east all the horizon is in flames. So it's that same D major pattern. F sharp, D, F sharp, A, D. I hear the thunder in the sky is the same pattern as the C, because all you're doing is you're just it's the same pattern as the D, really, because you're playing a D, F sharp, A, D. For the E minor, you're coming up here to this E, and you're hitting the G. You're just moving up one string on all of it. So you're hitting an E, a G, an A, a B, and a E. So I hear the thunder. I hear the thunder in the sky. See the sky about to see. And I hear the prairies, D, calling out your name. Okay, now every let's see. So the single hawk burst into flight part is 2 measures long. D, 2 measures again. 1 measure on E minor. 1 measure on C. And a 2-beat measure on D. Okay, so you're hitting your D, and right, you're coming down to drone on that F sharp, just like you're doing on the E minor, and on the C. You're gonna drone on the F sharp. So I think the second time you hit that, you're just cutting that normal measure in half. And the second time you hit that A, you're going to drop down and go back into the G part again. So it goes like this. Okay, a little slower. Then you're going back into the verse again. So that bridge, so you don't have to go listen to the recording again and dig out this one spot. Single hawk burst into flight. 2 measures on C, then to a D. 2 measures. E minor, 1 measure. C, one measure, D, half measure. Okay, and you're doing that that G arpeggio again 4 times before you launch into the second verse. I think on this one I'll include the part where all the men come in and go ooh whoa 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 whoa. That is just 2 chords. It's a C and a G. And I don't even know if I do the same thing twice every time because I just kind of vamp and feel it. But I normally try to, if I'm coming out of the bridge, I feel the thunder in the sky. So I play the G a couple times. So that's G, B, D, E. You'll just have to feel that part. I'll give you the notes, but the rest of it you'll probably just have to kind of fill in, because there again, I really don't do the same thing twice. I just kind of try and get those melody notes. So those melody notes are this: G, B, D. You can play that D over here if you want to, or you can play the E up here. Okay, so it's G, B, D, E. And then you just vamp on a C. And then you're just walking back down, E, D, B, G. You're hitting a D in the melody, but then you make it a G chord. You're hitting that D and a B. Then you're walking back up to a G, B. Then all the way up here to this E. What is that? That's an A. To a G, and you're ending on a C arpeggio. And then you launch back in, because it says, in the place where morning gathers. In the place where morning gathers, you can look sometimes forever till you see. And then you do it all over again. And the ending of the song is just vamping on that G and then retarding it at the end. And that is the song. It's somewhat simplistic. It's very beautiful, and I hope you have a fun time learning it. Once again, if you have any questions, please send me an email, leave me a comment, give me a phone call. I will be here for you. You can find me at tedyoder.com. Thank you.